We have a situation at the Delta Volanus cluster. One of our research stations there managed to get a partial distress signal off before it was jammed at the source. I need you to get out there and get eyes on the situation. The Klingons are getting bolder since they acquired cloaking technology. But an attack that far into Federation space is bold, even for them. Find out what's going on and render any assistance they might need at the station, if it still exists.
Just a funny tweet I just got about silly things people call players. Yeah, in that case, I'm definitely what they call a pro gamer. Yes, I do plenty of pro gamer moves.
I have a mission for you.
Alright, we got a nice bat'leth here. And a shitty suit of armor. The fuck? Got a whole bunch of stuff in here. Never mind, let's close this. We actually got 2 levels from that. And we can start putting points into things. Yeah, we'll do 1 point of this and 1 point of that. And then ground. One point into that. And yeah. Can't do any of this stuff. Nope, nothing. Oh, this is the old event reputation thing. Well now, okay. Let's take a look here. Man, sector space was so small back in the Discovery era. Now do I want to... Hold on, skills. Stations. That still hasn't unlocked. I really can't train my guys because they're all cadets and I can only change the thingies here. Wait, this guy. Here, science team. Yeah, why did you switch out to something else? That's kind of weird. Engineering team and beam overload 1. Can't use it. For some reason these guys are unlocked and I can use them as lieutenants and lieutenant commanders. Evelyn I cannot, she's stuck as a ensign. But I can't like get them to relearn different things. Like, wow, I have like access to a full commander here. That's kind of crazy. But I can't swap their skills around yet, unfortunately. Aw, damn. Alright, we're just gonna have to continue. Actually, I can use these, like up here, the commander. Like Omega Beta, I can use those. The ones here, Lieutenant Commander, Lieutenant, on the science, I can use those. That is, yeah, it is kind of random. Like when we're going into a different thing here, you'll see. Like like it blew my mind when I warped in with this ship and all these things were like unlocked and usable. Like the only one that's actually locked to Ensign is Evelyn here. On the Lieutenant Tactical seat. She's the only one that's locked. All the others are unlocked. Warp 5, bitches. Yeah, it's kind of random. It is a bit random. Some things work, some things don't. And I think it might be some buggy issues with the whole scaling thing. It could be an issue with like tier 6 ships. See, this is a bug that benefits the player. So this is something that I would not report. Because if there's a bug that actually benefits the players, they will jump through hoops of fire to fix them. Like having a massive dread with Batacloak and pets at level 5. Yeah. For sure, that's kinda wow actually. Pets and science ships are carriers and science ships are kind of overpowered when you're leveling. Definitely a feature. Yeah. No, they'd fix that so fast. They have a definite history of letting detrimental bugs stew for long times, and fresh bugs that the players actually benefit from, or gives the players advantage of like jumping right on those, jumping them to the top of the queue while fixing bugs. Oh, I just bounced off a solar thing, a star. By the way, bouncing off stars is not good for you. That might be a recent development. It didn't used to be like that in the past. But I've been playing this game for like, what, 2013? Approximately. And yeah, they've, in the past, that was not the case. And welcome back, Arcanoloth. How are you doing, buddy? Welcome back to the stream. It's like Ridge Racer, the stars are there to help you. Yeah, more than likely. More than likely they're no longer there. Or they've been like moved on to different departments, different sections, working on, say, Magic the Gathering or Neverwinter or something like that. I gotta check out Magic the Gathering Arena. Ah, good. You've come to the right place. Everyone's been having a really rough week, it seems like. It's one of those. It's one of those, 2020's not going out without a fight, let's just say. Just gonna get a quick drink of water here. That's one bottle of water down. 2 more to go. Let's begin secrets. Well, I would tell you to stop it, but we both know that you're not going to listen to me. Helm, take us in. Could be Klingons under cloak nearby. Let's grab this ore. Now I have 3 pieces of rubidium. I am rich. So see here, look at that. Omega's open, Beta's open, emergency power to weapons 2 is open. And trust me, these require a target for them to actually be active, but once I get something to target, I'll be able to hit the scramble sensors and tractor beam.
Some Klingons just appeared out of nowhere. They can do that now, right? Unbelievable. Anyway, the whole thing was terrifying and strange. I mean, they shot at us, did some structural damage, knocked some sensor pods out of alignment, and completely ruined my latest experiment. But that's it. They had us, and they just left.
Interesting. Dr. Dean Chan, how can we help here?
Our tractor beam is offline. Actually, it's a fried little puddle of sadness, but offline sounded better. If you can, could you use your ship's tractor beam to move our sensor pods back into position? I'm sending the coordinates over now. That'd really help us get back to our research here. I mean, these gaseous anomalies won't analyze themselves, am I right?
This guy's way too chipper for the situation that he's in. Right, we're on it, Doctor. Stand by.
Nice. Sensor pod beta is online again. Okay, Sensor Pod Alpha is back online. Klingons are happening! A lot of Klingons! They're coming this way fast! Shields up! Weapons hot! They're gonna attack! Again!
Apparently, Klingons happen. Red alert, all hands to battle stations.
This is Delta Balana Station! We're under attack! Okay, ship! We're in big trouble!
And that was the console of the ship.
I've deprived your ship of power, and when I swing around, I mean to deprive you of your life.
Hey Augie, how you doing? Yeah, people, it's true. It's really not fair because TNG was like after about what, like 100 years of peace and expansion and diplomacy. Was it 100 years? A little bit more than 100 years, maybe. And they do call it the golden age of the Federation. When Q was like, you know what, you guys, you're kind of being naive here. Look here, and then kind of slapped them in the face with it. And then the Dominion happened, and then all shit went bad, and then worse. Well, that's a complicated subject. Because I think the Federation could have like raffle stomped the Cardassians. They were much more advanced. It was just that the Peaceniks and the Federation Council really hogtied basically everything back. Yeah, pretty much. That is actually pretty accurate. It's not that they had zero interest, it was that they really tried to resolve everything through diplomacy. And the thing about diplomacy is that you need to have big guns to back it up. If you don't have the big guns to back up your diplomacy, well, it's not diplomacy, really. Or you could say some people in the government just didn't see anything as a threat. They preferred... You can say they had a really naive lookout on life. and that's reflected through the rest of TNG, or the early parts of TNG anyway. Basically, they were just pretty much, hell, we're the Federation, we're big, and you know, we can negotiate everything. But like I said, diplomacy without big guns backing you up it's not really diplomacy. You know, how can you negotiate if you don't have any leverage? And that leverage has to be some big kabooms you have packing. Oh yeah, easy. Walk softly and carry a big stick. Exactly. Oh yeah, that was definitely some fuckery there, which is actually reflects very much what happens in the real world. So like this is getting a bit political, but a lot of the conflicts in Eastern Europe and the Middle East are derived pretty much from the partitioning that happened after the Second World War. Like there's this story to tell about, someone was like doing some partitioning in the Middle East and they coughed or something in the middle of drawing lines on the map and it created a squiggle, and they're like, yeah, fuck it, that's what we'll leave it as it is, basically. So again, Star Trek tends to follow real life events, or what's the term they used? It rhymes with real events here in the real world. TNG, that was like in the mid 90s, early 90s, and they were talking back then, if you guys remember that era of peace in the world. That's before the Gulf War, before all hell broke loose in the Balkans, in Eastern Europe, and other places in the world. Yeah. Yeah, that Polarcade. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Polarcade. How you guys doing? So, to the new raid. You know what? Since everyone's jumping in right now, I think it might be time to actually give out some Sarks. We'll do a big one. Big Sarks for everyone. Lots of Sarks. Hey, Big Papa Tart. How you doing? So for those of you new to the channel here, guys, this is a chill, calm stream. We like to be pretty calm here. You got some good jazz music playing. You got me being pretty calm. Some stuff on the screen might be, the game, might be hectic and whatnot. But I like to be nice and calm about things. Big Sarks energy. I am the Low Life Cat, otherwise known as the Sarcasm Detector on YouTube. So guys, if you're stressed, grab your lawn chair, your deck chair, your stool, your beanbag, your comfy chair, whatever it is. Sit back, grab your popcorn, your fizzy drinks, your tea, crumpets with marmalade, or whatever snack you want. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We were just having a little bit of a conversation about politics in real life and how it is reflected in Star Trek, in the different Star Treks. Forgot what I was about to say before the raid showed up. By the way,
Meow.
nice. If there's anyone out there who doesn't know about Polarcade and kind of surprised, give him check out his channel and give him a follow. Alrighty, Polarcade, you have yourself a good dinner. Let us know what you had for dinner as well when you get back. Always kind of curious. I always tend to make myself hungry. We shouldn't be talking about food on stream because I get hungry. I haven't watched it yet. I don't have CBS Prime. Nice, Paragon. We are a pretty smallish community. The whole category on Twitch is kind of small. Let's be honest. It's maybe on a really, really good day, we have maybe 150 viewers in the category. Most of the time, it's maybe around between 50-ish or so. I tried to bring snacks with me to munch on, but I kind of ate all my cookies. I ate all my Doritos. I have a can with some cashews left in it. But I do have my water bottles and I do have my vape, so that's gonna have to. The category is growing again. It used to be back in the day, it used to be fairly decent. Actually, it was more so on YouTube. There's a lot more YouTubers back then. But most of the streamers on Twitch were actually PvPers. Back then I used to do a certain thing on YouTube, and every once in a while I would Twitch stream the PvP stuff. Sorry, working on setting up for this video. Yes, I need, okay. He did 486 with cannons, you did 540. Yeah, because you're angrier. You got more anger. And that's very, very nice. I reckon a lot, yeah. I wish we technically we all wish we had we could afford. We all wish we could afford the brand new 30 series cards or whatever the new series cards from AMD, the new Radeons. Those would be nice. Even play overhyped games still in alpha. Man, I'm sick of. All right, let me calm down a sec. I am sick of some of these early access alpha games that are really badly optimized, and they're not even that really good in graphics, but they somehow manage to bog your system down like you wouldn't believe. Rip Sony paying for all those refunds. Did I miss something of a recent game? I mean, I know that there's a lot of games recently that have been. People have been basically, kind of getting sick of some of the fucking crap that's been going on. But what's the latest game? Cyberpunk? Oh, really? Wait, is it still in early access alpha? On base last gen consoles. I see. Let's be honest, Cyberpunk 2077 is barely playable on like modern PCs. Unless you get like unless you're like in the 9th gen, 10th gen Intel or the latest and greatest AMD with like a 30 series card, you're gonna have issues with Cyberpunk 2077. Ah, boy. You guys all remember No Man's Sky, right? That was a fiasco. That was a while back. Oh hell, even like Mass Effect Andromeda. My face is tired of that game and all its issues. And there's many more. Actually, the only game that I actually managed to do well with like the whole early access thing was Ark Survival Evolved. I think that was one of the first of that type of game. Ark, yeah. Yeah, very much so. It took them a long... You know what? Ark is still bad at some things. It's still very bad at some things. I would consider myself a mecha builder in Ark. I like to build humongous bases. And yeah, my bases are known for crushing people's systems. Like I'd approach one of my bases and then sit there for like 10 minutes waiting for it to render. I was actually watching another streamer yesterday and today. He was doing like a first look of a new game, Ancient Cities. And I remember I jumped into his stream. His name is Skystorm, I think. He does a lot of like city building games, that type of game, city builders and stuff. So I jump into his stream. He's doing Ancient Cities, and the first thing I hear is him ranting about how bad the game is, how incomplete, how there's problems with it. It's like, okay, never mind. Let me just back out of here slowly. By the time you can afford a GPU that can run it, then yes, it's gonna be fine. Yeah. I recently upgraded from like a 960 GTX to a GTX 1660 Super. And yeah, it still has some issues with some of the newer games. Because they're just not really well optimized and they're buggy and there's issues and stuff. I would love to check out some of those single player stuff, Jet Angel. Actually, I will be setting up an Ark server probably at the end of the month for streaming purposes. I know friends of mine are also going to be setting up probably a roleplay Ark server, and I may or may not stream from that. But I want to set up the Creative Chaos mod, which allows Twitch users to interact with the game as you're streaming it in Ark, and they don't want to do that on their server, so I'd probably have to set up my own server for that. And probably also open it up to subscribers. We'll see how that goes at the end of the month. Minecraft, yeah, Minecraft is still making, is still printing money. It's kind of crazy. Although I find it funny that the one version of Minecraft is not compatible with the other version. It's kind of weird. Starbase 1. Oh, Starbase 1.
This is Kensington. Sounds like the Klingons are making a push in that sector. We're sending some backup your way. Command's still analyzing these attacks, trying to figure out what the enemy is up to there. In the meantime, I need you to hold that system and protect the station. Stay sharp out there, and good hunting.
Just little old me. Okay. Thank you, Admiral, I think. Well, now, alright. Survive until reinforcements arrive. Okay. If I do this. Yeah, that's fine. We got this, guys. It's fine. That's bedrock. Yeah, but Minecraft is such a huge game. It's really a deep, deep game. Can they actually realistically do the whole bloody thing and see?
Some help. The target has arrived. All ships, fire to disable. Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shield has failed.
Hey, Canadian Hell, how you doing?
Shield buckling. Losing main power. We can use an assist here.
The Mohang staff is a rounding error too. Okay. Okay, that's funny to hear, by the way. That's a funny way to put it. I think you can still buy it. I think I was looking at the website the other day. I was thinking of buying Minecraft. And there are two versions available, the Java version and the Microsoft version. Welcome back to the stream, Canadian Hell.
There'll be time for formalities later. Right now, we've got a problem. Several, actually. The Klingons beamed multiple boarding parties over during the fight. We're a research vessel. Our security forces are getting overwhelmed. If you could send some people over to help, we'd be much obliged.
We're on our way, Captain. Shbag out. Yeah, let's beam over. We'll grab the whole team. I gotta fix his I gotta do their uniforms at some point. Oh, that looks nasty. Yeah, I see you waving.
Thanks for coming. The captain still has control of the ship. She's waiting for you on the bridge. Unfortunately, the Klingons have several boarding parties between you and the bridge, and they're not taking prisoners.
The Java version is the one with all the mods, right? That's the one that's moddable, if I remember correctly. The Microsoft version moddable as well. Oh, I see. Yeah, you guys would know more. I barely know anything about Minecraft. I don't even own it. More heavily monetized. Well, of course, that makes perfect sense. Understood. Stay safe. All right, we're gonna mess up some Klingons here. Ooh, get vaporized. Very nice. Yeah, I just have this thing about vaporizing my enemies. It must be a cat thing. It is a cat thing, trust me. If you own a cat, you would know when the cat's giving you that look. It's really wishing it can vaporize you. Most of the time we don't, because, you know, it needs humans to open the cans of cat food. Eventually it's gonna die out. I mean, people are gonna be stubborn about stuff, and let's be honest, there has been history in the gaming community of people who will stick with stuff forever and ever and ever, even past the point where it's like, remember MUDs? Anyone remember MUDs here? The old text games. Those are probably still a thing now. Cody 112161. I mean Cody. All right, man. You have yourself a good night. They're still paid to play mods, yeah. Did we get anything free? We got the 4 free retrain tokens and a free X upgrade for tier 6 ships. Ah, yes, I remember. Freelancer, man, that... Ah, man, Microsoft really screwed the fucking pooch on that one. That game had so much potential. It was really hyped. We were all looking forward to it. Hell, I played Starlancer, which was the prequel to that. Well, actually, Starlancer was the game. Freelancer was the sequel to Starlancer. But I digress. It still has, yeah, it's still... Freelancer has, it does. Free Space 2 still going. Free Space 2 is actually still pretty big. Discovery Freelancer. Oh. To be fair, look at what happens when Roberts isn't given a deadline. Yeah, but that's like... I mean, like, it's not a zero-sum game. It's not an all or nothing thing. I mean, the game was clearly unfinished, and it was pushed out like with like basically half the game. Well, I might be exaggerating. It was like 2/3 of a game. Project management is hard. Hey, there isn't anything easy in life. I think the turbo lifted a bridge. It's true. I mean, look at sometimes it does take a while for games to get made, and that's the thing. Who here remembers the original Max Payne and how long that took to get made, to get released? Or hell, the last Duke Nukem. How long was that? Was that like 10 years for Duke Nukem, the last one? And they couldn't even finish it. They went to, I think it was Gearbox, and Gearbox just somehow pulled it out of their ass and got something out in like just a very short amount of time. It was crap. It was utter bullshit crap. But yeah. Yeah. Yes, that's true. Borderlands 2 it was at that point, if I remember correctly. Borderlands, yeah. Yeah. It actually got longer than Max Payne, I think. Max Payne was... I'm trying to remember how long that was. 6 years, 7 years. Duke Nukem hit like 10 years plus. Need to play some Leonard Cohen. Music-wise, you mean? Is it royalty free?
You made it. Good. We have a lot of work to do here. The Klingons have done extensive damage, especially to our power systems. Mr. Strahl is doing what he can to get main power back online. Care to give him a hand?
Of course, Captain. All the youngsters here in the chat are like, what the hell are these guys talking? What are these games? Free Space? Freelancer? Duke Nukem? What are these games? Back in the day, this is before like there was even LCD flat panels, man. Back in the day, we had these things called CRTs. They were like thick and heavy, and like a 17-inch monitor was considered huge, and you'd need like 3 people to carry it because it was like heavy, man. It was big. I still have my Freelancer CD here somewhere. I really like that. They had basically a new interface for flying the ship around, like the mouse control and all that, which a lot of the new stuff copies. Like if you've played Rebel Galaxy Outlaw recently, the control system for that is basically a rip-off of Freelancer. No, I guess I've seen the videos. I've seen it. Did that actually pass into law, or are they still kind of trying to get that through? Because I don't think that's going to be enforceable. Yeah, I don't think that particular rule is going to go into effect, and it's only going to affect. It's only going to be effective in the U.S., right? So it's going to be laughed at everywhere else in the world. Although the Europeans can be well, let's not get into that. Let's not get into that. Was it? I'm trying to remember. Were there? Yeah, I guess you're right. It was kind of interesting having the servers back then. I remember playing on that. Hell, I remember getting the whole loops and jumps and crazy stuff you had to do to get the Sanchez ships. Sanchez, which was, well, was it the Eagle, like the biggest, bestest ship out there. You have to go through so many hoops, different reputations to get good reputation with those particulars pirates. Sanchez or Santos. It's a while back since I played that. Yeah, and they were both pirate faction ships, right? And I remember finding the wreck of the Hispania. You could fly through it. That was kind of neat. Yep, I completely updated the rules. I did not post them down below in the about section. I should update that as well. But again, just to reiterate, we don't tolerate harassment, hateful content, or sexual harassment of any kind. Yeah. Well, it's pretty much the same as before. They're just going to be a lot more strict about stuff. Especially the harassment, sexual harassment, hateful content. They're going to really be stepping down on that. That's the main thing that you can take away from that. But it's common sense. Most of the community here, anyways, in this category is pretty wholesome for the most part. So I'm not too worried about it. And if it gets really bad, then it's fairly easy to start banning people. Yeah, pretty much. So what am I supposed to do here? Oh, I have to. Now this is actually amusing. If I don't play this, if I leave this character alone for a bit, he sits there and kind of stares at his gun. Ah, man, Reddit. Let's not bring that up. Well, let's bring it up. Reddit can be good in some places,
we're sitting ducks without it, and the Klingons know it. Let's get to work with our
but
house
bad in a lot of places. You can't judge Reddit as one entity or one hive mind. There's a lot of different hive minds in Reddit. Yeah.
I'll do the heavy lifting. What I need you to do is to bring.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing with the rest of the internet. Really, there are dark places. There are some really dark places on the internet, really toxic. There's some good wholesome places, and then the dark places come over because they can't stand the light, and they don't want to shit on everything. Yeah, that's true. Yes, the whole Boston bomber thing. People just, they don't remember that, but it just passes right through them because cognitive dissonance, no one, the thing is, no one wakes up in the morning and says, I'm gonna be bad. No one wakes up and says, hey, today I'm gonna be racist. It's not a decision that they make. It's just how they are. And and they get really defensive when you point it out to them, though, because how dare you accuse them of being like racist or bad or toxic and stuff like that. Obviously, they can't be. They're them, right? They are them, and they don't see themselves as being toxic. So how dare you accuse them of being toxic? And then they'll be toxic all over you. Let's get this to work. We have to press buttons.
Engineering control is transferred. Go to the next console to divert the power flow.
Oh, wait a second, guys. What was the first person view again? Is it B? No, it's not B. Is there a first person view to... Not that. Anyways, you guys see this bridge here? Does it look familiar? Let me move aside. Let me move aside here. Hey, Mix2, how you doing? Thank you, Paragon Gaming, for that.
Power flow is diverted. Input the new power-up sequence next.
Cool. So we gotta press the third button way over here. I don't know if anyone's done the map break yet on this. Of course, I would never encourage anyone to do that.
Nice work. Main power is back online. Nice work. We're not out of the woods yet, though. Our next stop's the engineering lab. I need to get our shields back online and secure some classified data down there. Believe me, we don't want the Klingons getting their hands on
it. And the old ESD, I remember having the climbing challenge. There was like the freaking when you used to climb up all the way to the top of ESD, the old ESD. The whole jumping puzzle thing. It wasn't an intentional jumping puzzle. It just turned out that's what it was. I used to have some screenshots. That was way back. That was a lot of fun. Hell, even when the new ESD, quote unquote new ESD came out, we used to like go out to the outside of the station. So you guys, like, you know the window that's outside of Quinn's office and you look outside? Yeah, we used to hang outside there, just on top of the window on the outside, and, you know, get the party poppers and pop the balloons and have the balloons rain down. Going into the hangar bay at the far end, like behind where the exchange is, there's that whole bay there with all the shuttles and stuff. Yeah, we went in there and went all the way to the back, exploring. That was fun stuff. I used to have recordings of that. I don't know where they went. Tumor Boy was not amused. That got fixed eventually. No, they fixed that. They fixed that a while back. Like I said, Tumor Boy was not amused. Is it Tumor Boy or Thomas the cat? Anyways, they were not abused. Then they fixed that. We were no longer able to do that. Oh yeah, ESD, the old ESD, we used to do that as well. That was crazy fun times. I don't think they ever fixed the old ESD. They just kind of replaced it with the new one. Those are crazy fun times. Oh, look, more Klingons to vaporize. Oh, by the way, have you guys met my new alt, Kevin Douchebag? This is Kevin Douchebag. My new alt. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. He's got something. All right. Oh, hey. Hey there, buddy. Top secret, speak with Strahl.
Not sure how she pulled it off, but that Klingon put a security field up between us.
Well, I never. Me? Making a trolling tune? Me trolling? Why would you even say such a thing? Jula, she's full of surprises.
Jula? The Jula? This day just keeps getting worse. Look, I need to drop that security field. She's trying to steal that data I told you about on the bridge. We can't let that happen. Watch my back in case any more Klingons pay us a visit.
Work fast, Strahl.
Most impressive stuff, Pete. This tech will win the war. This will bring supremacy to my house and the Empire.
Wait, what? She blocked access. I can't bring down the security field.
Not 100% fully happy with the whole plotline for Jola. Especially at the end, like, I mean, like, she does some really atrocious things, lots of really evil things, and now we're friends with her at the end.
Damn, she's good. Locked me completely out of the security system. I can't get the field down. Fine, she's not the only clever one in the room. Watch my back.
Alright, you need more time, you'll have it. Like, goddamn, how many freaking Klingon warriors do you have on your ship? We've, like, gone through how many hundreds of them so far?
Wait, she's dropping the field? Look out! Here she comes! Shields online. They can't beam out now.
Clown car physics cat. What you talking about? I suppose Clink's being chased by tardigrades, yeah. And you play some Benny Hill music for that.
Looks like the Klingons aren't fond of our house guest. Shame, really. It's nice once you get to know it.
Really?
Ah, well, I have good news and bad news.
Start with the good news, please.
The good news is I managed to corrupt a number of critical data files before she stole them. There's only 2 people in the galaxy who can figure out that mess now, and neither of them are Klingons.
How did that whole lawsuit go, by the way? Did the Egyptian guy get? Yeah, that one probably goes against the TOS. There's a lot of old stuff that can't be done anymore. A lot of like stuff like movies like Airplane, for example, definitely can't be. Yeah, those kind of things. CBS threw lawyers at that until he stopped. Yeah, unfortunately, that's kind of sad. Now it's kind of iffy. I've seen like a lot of video content on YouTube mostly from like it was mostly one-sided, but I've seen like stuff from both sides, and I don't trust everything that I see on the internet. Wait, I have a face for that. But yeah, I don't trust everything I see on the internet, but I don't know if that guy is being truthful or not. But even if he was honest and sincere about, he created this stuff and they stole it from him, he was never gonna win. He was never ever gonna win that thing. Courts will always go on the side of big money. It's really rare that they don't. Yeah, sucks being broke. Yeah, like one of the similar things I heard about recently was there was a band called Holocene, if you guys know them. They do cover songs on YouTube. The Masked Singer Australia, whatever, ripped off one of their songs. Ripped off the cover of a song. So it was I think it was it was their cover of Bad Guy from Billie Eilish, and they ripped the cover off, not the actual song from Billie Eilish. And they were like, yeah, not sure what we can do about it. Well, not Candy. Hey, Simon, yes, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Who created Candy Crush? Well, not Candy Crush, but a game just like it before the other company did. Yeah. Let's not talk about mobile games. Mobile games are really, really notorious for just being rip-offs of other stuff. I mean, there's how many mobile games out there just straight out copies stuff from like Star Trek Online, for example. That's just an example I could give others.
The bad news, well, there's plenty of uncorrupted data in there that the Klingons shouldn't have. It was classified for very important reasons. We need to stop her. Of course, if half of what they say about Jula is true.
Oh yeah, for sure. Although my space was really big for a while. I never got into it. And I'm not really into Facebook now anyway.
Great. Takuvma's sister, one of the deadliest members of House
In fact, I'll flat out say it. I really dislike Facebook.
Okay. They must be headed to the shuttle bay. I brought the shields back online so they can't beam out. If they're gonna leave, they're gonna have to get creative. Let's head down there before Jula gets any more bright ideas.
What the hell was that thing?
That, you should probably make peace with the words, "it's classified," when it comes to what you just saw. Seriously, don't worry about it. Believe me, we have bigger problems here, starting with Jula. We need to stop her.
Nextopia. Oh boy. Wow, Paragon Gaming. Continue. We have more people to shoot. Oh wait, no, that turbo lift is over here. I gotta fix these arms. They're kind of weird. Definitely have more stuff to shoot. And this is a long mission. Hopefully it'll get us to level 8. Not as weird as Saru. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I get vaporized. I was talking about this yesterday, when I was playing the Assault. Imagine like you being a Klingon and you got vaporized by Kevin Dushabag and you're going to Stovacor and they're like, how did you get here? How did you die? It's like, I got vaporized by Kevin Dushabag, and they were like, yeah, you know what? Grethor is that way. Go. Just go. Just a humiliating experience. Wait, do I have... What's this? Botanic officer. Oh yeah, I can't train that. Yeah. These are the stuff I need to train my guys in. Okay, I get vaporized. That poor actor, though. Hopefully things have improved since the time of, like, TNG. My twinsies, may they sit on a rusty douche nozzle. That will be the name of the next alt. You guys know that Diana Troy, or the actress Marina Sirtis, got really badly injured on the set of TNG. Like she limps to this day because of injuries she got on the set of TNG. They hide it well, but guess they couldn't afford stunt people, or I don't know what the hell was going on with them. Making the actors do their own stunts.
Do you hear that? Engineering, emergency transport of the specimen to containment. You okay? Come on, let's go. We're almost there. We really need to stop Jula.
After that, we're gonna have a conversation about that creature, Doctor.
Oh, that'll be exciting. Let me add that to my calendar. Right after we stop the insane Klingon with our top secret data. Less monster, more Klingon, okay? Now let's go.
Trejo? Who's Trejo? Danny Trejo. Oh, okay. Mexican criminal. Okay, yeah, that guy. Okay, I know what you mean. Oh, there's that. That's one way of looking at it. And then you have the other extreme, which is Tom Cruise. For all the memes about him and whatnot, that guy is freaking dedicated and like one tough SOB motherfucker.
We're almost to the shuttle bay. Keep moving.
Wait. Yeah, get vaporized. You're not getting into Stover Core like that. It doesn't help that all his movies are like the same movie, but then again, that was most of those action movies back in the day, all those 90s action movies and stuff. I mean, can you differentiate the different Van Damme movies? Let's be honest here, they're all the same movie, right?
She stole one of our shuttles. She bypassed deck security, got emergency evacuation clearance, and hotwired one of our shuttles. Unbelievable. If she wasn't trying to kill all of us, I'd be impressed.
Options?
Well, that's a short-range craft. There must be a Klingon ship out there waiting for her. We might get out of this yet. Now head back to your ship. See if you can find where she went. We'll do the same here.
Van Damme is actually not that tough. Well, I wouldn't say he's not tough. He's smart. I think he got one time he was like walking down the street and some these punks kind of challenged him. Well, I wanted to pick a fight with him. Like, oh, look, it's Van Damme. Let's go punch him. So he ran away. Like, he probably could have kicked their ass. But he did the smart thing, and he ran the fuck away.
Heads up. Klingon reinforcements are warping in. Protect yourself and the station. But we really need to find out where that shuttle carrying the stolen data went.
What is that data?
Hate to play the "that's classified" card here, but you know the drill. Sorry. Pick it up with Admiral Kensington if we make it through this. For now, Let's focus on those Klingons out there trying to kill us, okay?
Yeah, mostly of the actors that do like martial arts and stuff really could probably just kick their asses really easily. Except Jackie Chan. Don't fuck with Jackie Chan. Tactical go to red alert. Yeah, no, most sane people would be like that. But there, let's be honest, there are some not so smart people out there in the world. Hill.
Get ready to be happy. I think I know how to find where Juula went.
Yeah, it's true. If you're at a certain point, after you get like a certain belt or whatever, you are considered a deadly weapon. So like if you hit someone, it's like assault with a deadly weapon, even if you just smack them. The ship I'm flying is the Edison Temporal Warship Tier 6. I know I'm a lieutenant level 6, but I got it anyways. It looks cool. Although this is not the Discovery looks on it, it's the modern 2410 looks, 2411 looks. Some guy step up to an MMA fighter in Vegas buffet, dude just took him down and said, yeah, pretty much. Well, there was that video of, I don't know if it's staged or not, but it was one of those really big Russian boxer MMA type. Like the really mean motherfucker, big guy, walking with his girlfriend, and they're walking down, and this couple of dudes, one of them like, what's up, and smacks the big guy's girlfriend, and he just goes apeshit and just smears them, just completely wipes the floor with them. Again, I don't know if that was a staged video or not, but some people just think, like, hey, let me go poke the bear. What could go wrong? Explain quickly.
The shuttle's in range. I can hack into its command matrix and send a self-destruct command. That'll make a big enough boom to reveal the location of the ship she landed on, cloaked or not.
Brilliant. What's the catch?
Yeah, about that. If the shuttle's in a ship, it'll be tough to get a signal through the shields, the jamming, and the cloak. Tough, but not impossible. Get me close enough. I'll make it happen. We just need to start sifting through this big haystack for one angry little needle. Leave that to us. You protect the station.
Oh yeah, no kidding, Arkanalot. There are some videos where it's like 2 seconds and I'm like, oh, this was filmed in Russia. This is a Russian video. Just because those crazy Russians, man. What the hell? What the hell, man? That's just... You can tell. It's obvious. Especially when it's like, crazy vehicle things. Like you see, what they took some like weird bug type car and they put tank treads on it. It's like no. This is a Russian video. Obviously, only in Russia would they do something like this. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. It's because there's so many of those types of videos on the internet. It's actually, yeah, in China they consider it a disgrace if you die in a public place or something like that. Oh yeah, if someone like actually like drops dead in the middle of the street, but you know, people passing by will come over and spit on them. What are you shooting at? Oh, that. Projectiles in motion. Hey. Gotcha.
Stroll's plan
Yeah, we can definitely cannot judge Eastern cultures by our Western standards. There are definitely very, very different. And in some ways still very backwards, especially when it comes to their viewpoints on women or just LGBT like stuff in general, and many like progressive liberal stuff.
There's still hope. The explosion did a lot of internal damage to that ship. She's leaving a trail we can follow. So, we're going to pursue Ja'ula and clean up our mess. Thanks for all your help here today. If we pull this off, it could make a big difference in the war effort. For all of us.
Good luck, Captain. Escort out. Part system. Let's see at what levels we get out of it.
I'm not thrilled with the Klingons getting away with some of our cutting-edge research, but Stroll's report indicates they won't be able to do much with it for quite some time, if ever. Hopefully the Glen will be able to track down Ja'ula and recover the data before they return to Klingon space. It should go without saying that what you witnessed at Delta Volanus is classified at the highest level. The Klingons know too much as it is. Good work out there. Kensington out.
Okay, continue.
I have a mission for you.
Congratulations.